Invasion. Xanos the Conqueror has his eye on this planet, and we're caught in the crossfire. We take 1 damage now, and it gain again every 4 turns until we get out of here. Oh, come on. That's terrible. Oh, no! They're over there shooting! That's awesome. Hey, everybody! Welcome back to Falcon Plays Space Food Truck, episode number 4. Also, probably the last episode I'm recording here today. Therefore, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like if you want to see more beyond this point, and we will go forward. Otherwise, we wrap it up here if there's really not enough interest. But at the very least, I hope you've enjoyed it so far. And that's really the most important thing about the entire thing here. And we're also, not only that, we're very close to actually meeting the first objective here finally. So we'll see how that one plays out. We've run into a bunch of terrible RNG events, which has kind of impeded my progress, but I hope this time around we can definitely get this one done. So right now, for our scientistic friend here, yes, I did say scientistic, we can do foresight. Luckily, there's no impending crisis, so that's pretty good. I don't have to move you anywhere. Let's go into foresight, and luckily we have the spun silk. I want to keep this around in case we need to unlock some research points. So how about let's do foresight, and we will peek once and twice into 2 different areas. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of peeking behind. Let's do the chef one over here. We have another free sample, and maybe something for the scientist, or maybe something for the engineer. I want some more cooking cards with the chef, though, is the problem. I think that the captain has enough FTO cards. Engineer could be pretty useful for some upgrades as well. I think we do need some upgrades, so how about we open this one up here? Golden syrup, what is this one about? A syrup so refined that it needs 2 monocles, so basically glass. It's just basically a power card, huh? It's not bad, though. We do need some power cards as well with the engineer. Okay. Really nothing too crazy there, but let's go ahead and use our research along with the spun silk. Submit. We have 3 points to mess around with. Unfortunately, because everything's already at 2, we'll only be able to unlock 1. So, let's see, which one should be the right one here? Excuse me. Apparently having an asthma attack here. Free sample. This is to pick up a card from another person's hand, which couldn't be a bad thing, especially if you need something on the fly, right? You know what? Let's get the engineer a bit more power, just in case we need to do like some extra duty. Extra duty. But extra duty fixing or upgrading, I would say, right? Yeah, so you know what? Let's pick that one up. We have 1 point left over, unfortunately for us. We can't do much with that one. So that's about it. Let's go into our next phase over here. You do have some money now, right? Only 5? Come on, dog. I need you to get some more money so we can pick up the enriched econium. This right here, along with the spun silk, should help you out quite a bit. And unfortunately, you have no money for anything over here. I'm almost considering picking up the cheese and just having Chef Man pick it straight up from your... Oh, you know what? No, that's a bad idea because doesn't... Yeah, engineer already has one. And we only need 3 cheeses for this expedition. And he already has 2. So I guess we have to pick up a last resort, unfortunately. So there you go. Enter. Not too crazy about having a lot of those right now. Research, and some filler cards. Okay. Engineer, you need to fix a lot of my things right now, my friend. Oh, come on. This is not the time for this. We need to fix stuff right now. Not that we could anyway. As you can see, we only have the upgrade card. Alrighty, so we have to definitely avoid this damage here because we're already kind of low on our shields. But we'll also do an upgrade. Play with 1 power to add to your FTL engine or shield capacity. So we'll do 1. Oh, wait a minute. We have the Claw of Duty as well. Play to pull any job card from your discard into your hand. So we can still do some fixing because I am pretty sure you, my friend, have wrenches in your discard. But I have to play you... Oh, I can just play you straight up. Okay. This will be to fix one thing, though. The only problem is to fix anything? Oh, no, you know what? Better idea. I was thinking about picking up the wrench, right? But for the wrench, I do believe... No, you just need 1. I thought we required like 2 power. So I could just pick the trusty wrench right now, use it along with the last resort and fix the shield. Or pick up the raw silk, which is 2 power. And then use the upgrade chip with last resort and raw silk. We'll have 3 power and we'll be able to upgrade something 3 times. But I think it's probably best that we start fixing things first, huh? Yeah. So let's go ahead and bring up the trusty wrench. And that's all we can do. Unless, can I pick something else? No, I figured as much. Alright, here's the wrench. We'll use the last resort with it. Submit. And we want to fix, at the very least, the shields. I'm sorry, Chef. You're going to be stuck in there for a bit longer. But we're going to get our shields up here so we avoid some damage. Alrighty, not too bad. Let's go into our next phase. We got something done at the very least here. And golden syrup is right here, which is something we need for him. Well, let's see. We only have 4 to mess around with, so we can't really do much. I guess we have to pick up the last resort. Alright. Trusty wrench, yeah. I'll be able to fix some things at the very least. Captain's turn's next. Alrighty. Bonus card 2. Very good. Now, we are, I would say, like, what, 3 jumps away from our destination? Are you going to be able to cook this KO next turn, my friend? You have, yes, you probably will, more than likely. Okay, good. So let's get close to our destination and get the first objective done. You don't have to move anywhere, so let's go into our... Oh, we can't move. I have no engage cards. Ain't that some shit? I have all these power cards ready to do some nice jumping, but I have no engage card. Of course, that's how it will play out. Next phase it is. We only have 6. We still can't afford anything good. I really wanted this Aegis battery. Man. Last resort again. We have enough of these already. Ah, boy. Alrighty, well, that was a pointless turn. Here comes the FTL card too, I bet. Oh, there it is. Engage, yeah. How about you engage my middle finger right now, because I'm so upset. Prices. Captain's room. Oh, we have to do the scientist over here. Relatively easy. Okay. You, my friend. Where do I put you, or what do I do with you? We have to bring up the kale, because that's in your hand right now, or at least your draw pile. Kale is not right here. Nope. Okay. So let's go start off with taste test. Give me the kale. No kale. Ah, it's terrible. Well then, let's add this into the hand, and cooking could probably just go into discard pile for now. Okay. This is unfortunate for me. Very unfortunate, because we don't have the KO to cook. Don't have the KO. We can't do anything. I'm at a loss. Next phase. Luckily, I can do some purchasing now, because this guy has all the money in the world with all these ingredients, mind you. So he's got 12. You know what? I almost feel like picking up this golden syrup. Just saying, you know what? Engineer man, I'm sorry, but I could definitely make that useful as well for my own benefit here, too. Which is not really too far from the truth. I could definitely use that card. Costs 9. I'm not sure how or when. Let's see, what's his average worth? 9, huh? Average worth 1. 1.6, yeah. Let's see, we have 12. I mean, we do need this cheese down the line, but I guess it's down the line too. If I pick this up along with the golden syrup, we'll have 12 exactly. Which isn't bad. Not bad at all. I don't think the Aegis battery is too bad for this guy. Just because when he's not cooking, he's just kind of hanging out, right? Like, everybody has something else to do. But he's just kind of hanging out most of the time. So when he's not cooking, he could just basically try to fix our shields on the fly. And it's a 2 value card as well in terms of power, and that's something we do occasionally need for cooking, I would say. I guess we could just probably save it for our scientists too. Let's go with the golden syrup, I think, and the cheddar, because we're going to need it at some point, right? This is a value of 3 card, which is at least pretty good in that regard. There you go. End turn. Okay. Vexel, taste test. Oh, here's the space kale. Obviously, though, we didn't get the cooking card this time around. Oh, yeah, thanks a lot. More Vexels, too. Okay. Scientist man, you have to move over to the bridge over here. You have no hall pass on you at the moment. Are they in your discard pile? 1. You should have 1 more coming up in your draw pile, so we should be fine at some point. Let's do some researching, though. 1, 2, 3, submit. 3 points. We could go with another one for the engineer, or just hold on to an extra point and do something else over here. We have the free sample. We have the secret sauce as well. You know what? Let's pick up the secret sauce. It's a 3 and 3 value, so pick that up. Alrighty. And next phase it is. Only 5. Yeah, your value cards are just so low at the moment, too. That's what's really hurting us the most. These last resort cards, as you can see, only cost 0, so having them in your hand whenever you come to the Zap Mart doesn't really do much for you. That's a really terrible thing. He's not going to be able to buy anything for a while. Engineer. Bonus card. Cool. What's broken at the very moment? Kitchen and shields. Okay. Trusty wrench. So, 1 and 1, so potentially we could just fix everything that's going on right now. So we'll do all this here. I don't need to use these other ones, but not gonna need him for anything else right now, so we'll just submit. And kitchen door fixed, shields fixed, we have 2 left over, doesn't really matter. Next phase it is. Alrighty. 7 value. You have 1 silk in your hand. Ah, you're so close from this one though, aren't you? I almost feel like we either pick this up or the Aegis battery. Diploma bot couldn't be too bad too. It's a 2 power card and it also has 2 value, so that could help me out as well. If I'm trying to build myself up to buy something better too. Refined silk. He needs to fix on the fly. No, we need to keep a lot of these for the scientist too though. Let's go with the battery. It's either the battery or the diploma bot. One or the other. Let's go with the battery though. Just to fix on the fly. That's his job, to fix stuff anyway, so if he can't fix it himself manually, we'll just use the car to do so. Alrighty. Captain's turn. We have engagement over here, great. We have cosmic raid, not so great. What got hurt? Chef one. That's not too bad. I think I have enough upgrades for the chef for now. We're just supposed to move the scientist. Do you have a hall pass for next turn? You do. So next turn you'll be able to come over here and get rid of this event. For now, you are going to move towards our destination. 1, 2, and 3. Yes. Okay. So, engage. 1, 2, 3. Submit. And there you go. So I think you could basically hang out at your destination until you get the thing done, right? I've never been to a destination before you actually make the meal, so I've had better luck off camera, that's all I could say. I've been having some really terrible draws and RNGs right now this run, but off camera I've been there by the time I already have the meal done, so I imagine you could just hang out there meanwhile. Serendipity, he knows where to find a blueprint for your rare ingredient. So, this clue's already revealed? Oh, we already have it already. Not a big deal then. Punch it. As long as it's not a negative event, it's fine. Oh, that looks like a bad planet. Fair warning, a fellow traveler looks shaken. Seems he was ambushed by a nasty band of pirates on his journey. He'll mark where they were hiding in your galaxy map. Where's this at? All the way up there? Oh, it's fine. I don't have to be there anyway, so that's cool. Punch it again. And this should bring us to our destination. So all we need to do now is, from here, cook the KO and we're fine. Uh-oh, we've been skunked though. The FTO drive smells funny. Discard 1 power to run a filtration cycle, or we'll have to dump the rest of our charge. Ah, luckily for me, I had 1 left over. Dock the ship. Alrighty. I'm actually happy that actually worked out in my favor for once here. Don't need that. Let's go ahead and bring the raw silk into our Zap Mart, and let's go ahead and bring up the claw as well. I think we definitely need something like the claw over here too. Actually, you know what? We do need to start building up the value of some people to buy better things, like especially the scientist comes into mind. Maybe picking up the blue meat just for the value of 3 wouldn't be a bad thing. Let me pick up the blue meat here. Not even have to use it for like an ingredient. We could just use it like as a way to, you know, buy better cards for some people, right? So how about we pick this up? And I would love to pick up the claw for a fact, but there's nothing over here that I want to dump away for the claw. So, yeah. I think we just resupply this way. I would have loved to pick it up, but I don't think we have enough. There's anything I want to get rid of for it. Next phase it is. Alrighty. So for once, you could actually pick something else. Now, your overall value of cards usually is quite low. Average worth is 1. Scientist is the worst here, 0.9. So yours isn't really too bad. So I think we could hang out with the last resorts for the U. And I'll save the raw silk or the blue meat for the scientist. So we'll go with that way, I think. Yeah, I think it works out pretty good. Now, the other thing I could be doing is moving my people over towards the chef and have him, you know, eat their cards as well. Like, essentially what you would do is you would give them a card and then use the taste card. And then they would just, you know, destroy it at some point. Crisis. Yes. So we have to meet over here in 12 turns. Engineer. Okay. Chef is next. Space. Okay, so here's what we need to do. We need to use the taste test, and hopefully we bring up the cooking card. If we do bring up the cooking card, we can now make the space KO and have our first objective complete. So let's see if it works out for us. Taste test it is. Oh, not what we're looking for at all. Okay. But if I want to buy something of value down the line, since we can't cook anyway, we might as well discard the hall pass for now and just hold on to the space scale. So we'll hold on to that for value. We have this -1 dude over here, so we have 4, 5, 6, 8, 7 really because of the Vexel. And then this we're not going to destroy, we just want to discard it. Okay. And now what we do is we go into our next phase because we can't do anything else. Okay. At the very least, we'll know for a fact we have 2 space KOs in the discard pile. So the next time we finally get the job, the cooking card job, we'll be able to cook it and we're done with the first one. So, we have 8 value right now. Oh, you don't bring up a -1? I thought you were a -1. Huh. 5, 6, 8? No, he's not counting as a -1, oddly enough. Alright, whatever. By the way, if he comes up in a taste test, I could destroy this Vexel just by having the chef eat him. Oddly enough, that's pretty cool. Anyway, let's see. You, I want you with 8 to... Which one would help you out here a little tad bit? I mean, I want to say this for the scientist. Definitely. If you could ever get to 8. Fortunately, a bit short of the secret sauce here, which would have been pretty useful as well. Go with the blue meat as well. Definitely. Definitely can do that. How many blue meats do you have? You have 2. Which is enough for the next one, the acai rolls. You don't need it for a third one, but we could just use it for the value in general. I think we go with the raw silk here for now, just for the power value. Let's get the diploma bot. Why not? Okay. I was thinking about using the power one, but again, I want to save those for the scientist a bit here, so... We have the free sample, so with the free sample, we go pull a card for somebody else's deck, and the engineer has a cheese for us, so we could pick that up too if we wanted to. Door's busted, who's stuck? Engineer. Nobody has to be there, so that's okay. We'll fix it down the line. Scientist. Alrighty, you, my friend, are supposed to meet up over here at some point. Let's get that out of the way now. Hall pass. Come over here, get rid of this event. Boomski. That's about it. You have no other job cards for this turn, so next phase it is. Let's go ahead and pick up a raw silk for you finally. It's going to completely reduce your value, even more so because that is a 0 card value, but, you know. At least it'll give you more power for some unlocks down the line. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. Oh, man, the average worth on these cards are just so terrible. Engineer's turn. Okay. Oh, good. Very nice to see. So you're supposed to come to the lab and meet up with the dude or the captain here at some point, right? Well, we have no hall pass to make that happen here. Now, in terms of fixing stuff, we have 2 and 1, so 3 is what we're looking to fix. You have the wrench, so we can make this happen easily. We can also bring up the Call of Duty and hopefully pull any job card from your discard into your hand. I do believe we have... Oh, we have no job cards in our hand. No, we have the trusty wrench, but we already have one as well over here. So we might as well just save that to fix something up. So we need 3 points. We could do 1, 2, and 3. These have no value to them. Yeah. Okay, so we use the trusty wrench to just fix stuff up. We'll use that along with the raw silk. And the last resort, submit. Boom, boom. Done. And we can fix something else, but we really don't need it. Call of Duty. Nah, it's fine. Next phase it is. Value of 4. Now, your average worth is 1, so I don't think we really need that, so I'm just going to have you pick up the last resort here, and our turn for this now, okay? There's a ton of cards, too. 14 to discard and 3 over here in one hand, and then we have 5 that we just drew. Ton of cards on these guys. Obviously, the longer you take in the game, the worse it gets because you keep drawing cards over and over, so you can't just hang out somewhere and farm for a while. Invasion. Xanos the Conqueror has his eye on this planet, and we're caught in the crossfire. We take 1 damage now, and it gain again every 4 turns until we get out of here. Oh, come on. That's terrible. Oh, no! They're over there shooting! That's awesome. Okay. We need to move you over to the lab, Captain. Or we could just, you know, again, get out of here for a while until we get the... Are you going to be able to cook this next turn? I think you'll be able to get this cooked next turn. The only problem is that every 4 turns we'll lose his shield. By the time it comes around to me again, we'd have to get out of here. So, potentially what we can do is just move at least 1 space away, and then when he's cooked, we come back over here. So, here's what we do. We engage, move out of here, and then we hall pass over to the lab and wait for the engineer to meet us here down the line. Do you have a hall pass coming up? You do. Alrighty, perfect. That works out. So let's engage out of here first, right? All we really need to do is just jump 1 point, I would say. We don't need 2. Not that it really matters how many we use, so pick up all 3 just in case. But we'll come and hang out over here for a while. Okay, punching. We'll dock over here. Scary looking planet all the time. Welcome back, right? Dock ship. And hall pass, space kale, more silk. This silk is actually a lot better than the raw silk because it actually has some worth to it as well. Space kale. Need a few of these too for our scientist friends. They could buy some stuff over here as well. 2 value. Let me add boom and boom into our resupply over here. I think that's relatively fine. And we'll use the hall pass to move you to the lab and just wait up there for the engineer's turn. Next phase it is. You have enough money to buy space kale. Your power is what's low. Your average worth isn't really too bad at 1. But we could pick up some blue meat as well to, buy some better stuff. But then again, I don't think I need to buy stuff with you too often. It's really the scientist that I'm worried about. So let's just pick up the last resort then for now with you. Okay. Backtrack, last resort, hall pass. Okay, cool. Chef's turn. What do you got here, buddy? Prices! Over here, huh? You don't have a hall pass. But let's go ahead and you don't even have a tasting card to get some more job cards in here. Luckily, you have free sample. Play to pull cards from any player's hand into yours. So, does anybody have anything that I really want here? You know what? If I pulled the hall pass from the captain, we could jump over here and get rid of this event, and then when engineer's next, he'll jump over here. You know what? That works out quite well. That works out quite well indeed. Yeah. I think that works out quite well. So let's go ahead and do free sample, and we will pull the hall pass from you. Right? Okay. Now we will hall pass ourselves over to here. Okay, great. And that's unfortunately all we can do because everything else is on a job card. You have a worth of 12, though. Your value is really, really high because you have all the ingredients that cost a lot of money. Your power isn't really that great, though. So we could start, focusing on that here a little bit. I probably even considering using that. 3 and 3, it's 9. I would love that for the scientist. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm in the same room with the scientist. I could give him... Well, actually, I can't give it to him now, like DMX, but... Man, I should have probably... Well, I used up the cards, didn't I? No, I just moved here. I should have given a card to the scientist to increase his overall value so we could buy some better stuff. I would have given him the footlong sandwich. It would have been 5. Man, I forgot that you could give cards around too just by being in the same room. Man, that's a really terrible... I don't think when it's a scientist's turn, I don't think I could pick a card from his deck. It has to be like his turn to give a card away. It's not like picking from anybody else's thing. A little bit unfortunate. Let's see if we could just keep him in the same room for a bit longer, though. I guess that could probably work out. The only problem is that the scientist... No, the engineer has to leave. Scientist could stay here. You know what? That's fine. Here's what we do. We buy cards for the scientist right now. And what he's going to need, I want to say, is either the secret sauce to increase his overall worth, or the enriched econium, just so he could pair it up with the silks, because I believe he has... Which one do you have? He has got one of those? None of those, huh? But he's got a spun silk. This is a 1 and 2. But I want him to buy some cards on his own, too. So we could do, like, this one and a space kale. This and space kale. I think that works out pretty good. Okay, that's fine. Now, we hang out here a bit longer. Oh, yeah, here's my cooking. Oh, yeah, of course. Now that I need you to not cook and just give cards away, it's like, oh, here, Falcon, you want to cook that thing and get it completed? Here's all the cards that you need for it. I hate this game sometimes. It's an awesome presence. Everybody takes... Oh, God, 2 damage. That's going to be all of our shields, by the way. Not too excited about that. No shields whatsoever. Researching man. Let's try it out. Give card. Choose a highlighted character in your room, then select a card from your hand below to give them to... Yeah. They cannot give it right back to you, like DMX would. It's DMX joke number 2 there. So yeah, we can't take cards. We can just give cards away. That's really, really... However, you know what I just realized? How about we get rid of some of these terrible cards that he has over here? Like these Taste of the Future stuff. Give those here a little bit away. And what's good is the chef can destroy these cards by eating them with the taste. So, you know what? Give card. I won't be able to use Foresight. Well, maybe I probably will. No, I think we need 3 for Foresight. But then again, what's the point of unlocking a card if it's going to be like a random thing? I'd rather use, oh no, it is Foresight, which we do need. 1 power. Okay, check this out. Give card to Chef Man. And I'm going to give you Taste of the Future. Only 1 card? Ah, only 1 card per turn, so it does limit you, so you can't necessarily, you know, cheat the system that way. Okay, that works out. There's a little bit of balance involved in it. Let's use Foresight, and hopefully unlock a few, or at least peek into some really good stuff here. And he does have to leave to his room for that. Oh, that's a problem then, because I needed the chef in the same room with him. Shoot. Forgot all about that. Forgot all about that. Alrighty, well, whatever. So is this going to cost me 3 points just to peek, or is it just 1? Well, let's go into the scientist one, maybe? It is just 1. Okay, so for this one's going to be what? What is this one? Research. Another research card, which is not bad. I want to get another cooking card for the chef, because I feel like we're really short-handed on those on occasion. So let me peek over here as well. That's not what I was looking for. What is this? Discard dive. For every 2 power, play with this. Pull an ingredient from any player's discard and toss it into the kit pot. Ooh, that's pretty interesting. I want another cooking card, though. Nope, not a cooking card. Shoot. Well, at least we know what to kind of avoid if we wanted to take a gamble over here, right? So, there is that. Let's go into our next phase, because we can't do anything else with him at this point. Value of 4. I think we get the blue meat for now. And at least this will increase our overall worth a little bit, because it's a 3 value card. Bring us up from 0.7 to 0.9. That's not too bad. I will take it. Oh, of course, Vexel. How you doing, buddy? Engineer's turn. Now, you have to get into the scientist... Oh, good, another one, too. That's great. You have a hall pass for this, luckily. Now, before I leave, I could consider giving Homeboy here another card. Because he can destroy them after all with the taste test. So, you know what? Let's do that. We have no fixing card as well. Because we have no shields, I just forgot about that, too. So, we'll soon start taking damage to our, you know, overall HP if we don't start, you know, bringing up our shields up as well. Let me give you the last resort card over here. Or I'll give you that one, I guess. That's fine. And then we will go into Hall Pass to meet up with the scientist up here. And since we don't have a fixing card, we're just going to have to do a little bit of upgrading here. They'll send you all the way back here. That's fine. FTL or shields. I think we want to get some shields up and running. That's all we can do. Just 1, huh? Per turn? Alright. So you can't do multiples per turn. And that's about it. So at this point, we just need to avoid any sort of damage event. Because if we take any damage event, it'll be straight up into our HP because our shields are basically Dunsky at this point. Value is 4. At least I'll pick up the last resort he just gave away. Upgrade. Oh my god. Not a single one to fix anything. Oh boy. Another Vexel. So we can't jump for now, because if we jump, we do run the risk of like getting some sort of event to attack our ship here. So that's kind of keeping us grounded here for a bit longer. At this point, I don't want anything over here. Not a single thing. So we just go into our next phase. 5. Don't need that, so I'll just have to pick another last resort, unfortunately, and end our turn. Engage, engage, alright. Chef's turn indeed. No negative event, please. That's not such a bad event, anyway. Okay, and let's do cook, right? Because in our discard pile, we have what we need. Yes, the space scale is there. So we have a lot of cards here to mess around with because we did hand them off a little bit. We have the taste test as well. I want to do the taste test now to get rid of a card at the very least. So let's go ahead and bring up taste test here. We'll draw something. It's fine. You have to move out of here to cook anyway. Oh, nice. The golden syrup is here now available. We could use this to buy something of value too, and then go ahead and give that to somebody that can't necessarily buy something too worthwhile. So I think we pick up the golden syrup here. And the quantum beans could just be into our discard pile. We don't want to destroy that one because we need it for the acai rolls. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and cook. 2 power is all we need to get the sweet toboggy complete. So boom, boom, submit. Throw it in there. Sweet toboggy is finally done. It took me a while, but oh boy. Okay, done. Good. And we can start working on the next one over if we wanted to. You know what? We can. Because I do believe that the beans are actually, let's see, this requires 2? Yeah. We can start working into acai rolls now. So which one do we want to get rid of is the real question here. The cheese one? We have cheese in the discard pile. I guess that's going to be probably more worthwhile. Or maybe, no, not the kale. So you know what? Yeah, we use the cheese now. Let's go into cook. Luckily, we have enough power over here with the golden syrup to make this happen, so we'll toss this here, submit, and we'll start cooking the cheese because that's the lowest worth value. It'll get rid of it from our hands in general. Boom. So one part of the acai rolls is now done as well. Alrighty, there you go. So we've made some progress finally. We got one down, and we're into the second one here. Pretty good. And let's go ahead into our next phase. You have 12 to mess around with, no surprise there. Let's go ahead and pick up the enrich econium finally, and you'll give this to the scientist at some point, and that's all we can pick up. I'm excited now. We finally got a little bit of a good system here happening. Took me a while, but, you know, it's a luck-based game sometimes too, other than making some really good decisions as well on your part, but bonus card, nothing negative. Alrighty guys, we're gonna wrap it up here for today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support us, mean a lot. If you want me to go beyond this point, let me know and I will do so. Otherwise, we'll wrap it up here, but at the very least, through my fumbling and stumbling, I think you have pretty much gotten a pretty good idea how this works out. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.